The College of Massage Therapists of Ontario is the not-for-profit organization established by the provincial government to regulate the conduct of registered massage therapists in the province of Ontario through the provisions of the Regulated Health Professions Act, 1991.
Welcome to the College of Massage Therapists of Ontario. The College is one of 26 regulatory colleges that oversee their respective health professions in Ontario as set out in the Regulated Health Professions Act. The mandate of the college is to ensure the public interest is placed at the center of all college activities. This means that the focus is maintained on consumer needs, including the right to the provision of high-quality, safe, and ethical health care, and that massage therapists are held accountable for the care they provide to the public of Ontario.
Massage therapy came into increased prominence during World War I as Canada helped to care for its soldiers overseas. Among the many makeshift hospitals set up at this time were rehabilitation centers offering hydrotherapy and massage. During the war, nearly 2,000 soldiers were treated daily with massage, establishing massage therapy as a necessary and valued form of healthcare. In 1919, massage therapy became regulated in Ontario. Since 1994, massage therapy has been regulated by the College of Massage Therapists of Ontario. The College of Massage Therapists of Ontario is dedicated to excellence in protecting the public's interest, guiding its registrants, and promoting the highest possible quality of the practice of massage therapy in a safe and ethical manner. The College of Massage Therapists of Ontario envisions a future where massage therapists are valued professionals, providing compassionate care to optimize health for life. The college has a number of strategic objectives set out to achieve this vision and aligns its activities with these objectives in mind. The primary function of the college is to act in the interest of the public to ensure the quality of massage therapy practice. This means setting and enforcing the standards of practice and professional conduct for all registered massage therapists in Ontario. Massage therapy is one of 26 self-regulating health professions in Ontario. Self-regulation is a model of regulation in which the public of Ontario, through legislation, grants the profession the ability to develop the policies and standards that govern the profession. This privilege is maintained by focusing on the public's interest and by continuous commitment to place the needs of the clients of massage therapists before the interests of the profession. Through legislation and regulations that have been put into place, as well as standards and policies set by this and other colleges, all regulated healthcare professionals are accountable to their regulatory college for the quality of care they provide. Here are just a few examples of how the College of Massage Therapists of Ontario protects the public. If you have a concern or complaint about the massage therapy treatment you received from a registrant, you can initiate a process with the college for a formal inquiry into the RMT's conduct and treatment of you. Registered massage therapists, as well as employers of massage therapists, are obligated to make certain mandatory reports to the college relating to the sexual abuse of clients, employment terminations due to professional misconduct, incompetence or incapacity, offenses, negligence, malpractice, and child abuse. These reports are reviewed by the college to determine what action should be taken. The college is responsible for ensuring that registrants have met the educational requirements and criteria to become registered and practice massage therapy in Ontario. The college manages the initial registration and entry to practice processes, as well as an annual registration renewal process for those who are already registered. The college's Quality Assurance Program promotes continuing competence and continuing quality improvement among the registrants, addresses changes in practice environments, develops standards of practice, and incorporates advances in technology and changes made to entry to practice competencies and other concerns into guidance relating to registrants' practices. The college's mandated Client Relations Committee has oversight for concerns relating to the therapist-client relationship, ensuring that you receive safe and ethical, client-centered healthcare. Central to this function is prevention of all forms of abuse. The college maintains a zero-tolerance policy for sexual abuse and has education programs in place focused on abuse prevention. Through a transparent discipline process that is accessible by the public, the college deals in a fair and just manner with any registrant who has fallen beneath the standards of practice or committed an act of professional misconduct. Registrants who come before the Discipline Committee have already had their conduct screened by the Inquiries, Complaints and Reports Committee, which has determined that a hearing must be held to inquire into the facts of the matter and determine whether the allegations are true. The public can have confidence in the knowledge that only registrants of the college, self-regulated, trained health professionals, can use the protected titles either RMT or MT. To be certain that you are consulting with a registered massage therapist, check the public register on the college's website to ensure that the massage therapist is registered with the college. The college is governed by a policy-making board known as the Council, made up of college registrants elected by their peers in 9 districts across the province, called professional members, as well as members of the public, called public members, who are appointed by the Lieutenant Governor in Council. The responsibilities of Council are supported by a number of statutory committees required by legislation and a non-statutory committee, as well as by college staff in the various departments. The appointment of public members ensures that a focus is maintained on the interests of the public in all decisions made by Council. Finally, a growing number of scientific researchers are exploring the safety, efficacy, and effectiveness of massage therapy to treat a variety of health conditions and to maintain and optimize overall health and wellness. Results from these studies will be used to shape massage therapy education and training, inform clinical practice, and improve client outcomes. The College of Massage Therapists of Ontario is committed to advancing massage therapy research through its support of the Massage Therapy Research Fund. In 2012, an agreement to administer the fund was entered into with INCAM, the Canadian Interdisciplinary Network for Complementary and Alternative Medicine Research, based at the University of Toronto and the University of Calgary. With INCAM's involvement, the types of research proposals which can be funded include massage therapy effectiveness, efficacy, and safety, massage therapy delivery and policy, and massage therapy knowledge translation. The Massage Therapy Research Fund aims to assist collaboration between the scientific and massage communities in developing well-designed research projects that will contribute to the evidence-based practice of massage therapy.
We hope that you found this video helpful in better understanding the College of Massage Therapists of Ontario. If you have further questions for the college, please contact us by phone at 416-489-2626 or toll-free in Ontario at 1-800-465-1933. For questions regarding the public register, you can email cmto@cmto.com, and you can also email by department. Thank you for watching.
For inquiries regarding regulatory matters and stakeholder relations, please contact Office of Registrar at cmto.com. For information regarding the complaints process, to file a complaint against a registered massage therapist, or to report illegal practice, contact Professional Conduct at cmto.com. And for all media inquiries, information regarding communications, publications, and general operations, email corporate services at cmto.com. Thank you for watching.